Hey, what's up, y'all? I want to let y'all know a little something about me. I'm working on a documentary. My name is Tommy Curry, and I'm a YouTuber better known as Young Tommy. I'm from a place where it's called Gibbsland, Louisiana, where Bonnie and Clyde was killed. The real Bonnie and Clyde. It's the real story. It's where I really grew up. And I want to tell people how it is and show people how it is in this time today. Bonnie and Clyde was from Dallas, but was killed in my hometown, ambush, set up. And like I say, I want to let y'all know about my life too. I want to let y'all know that I'm working on a documentary of my whole entire life from when I was a kid on up to now of how this town is and what's going on. Some might remember me from going viral this year for acting as Jamie Foxx's son when everybody stole my video and made it went viral.
Bro, my uncle do not got a son. I'm the closest he got to a son, bro. Uncle Jamie, tell him you ain't got no son.
Like I was saying, I ain't seen my dad in 3 years. Could y'all believe I checked them videos yesterday and I'm still going viral to this day? There's some of y'all be on the lookout for my documentary. It's called Bonnie and Clyde Hometown Hero, the Young Tommy story. We talking about my life and how this town is now. That's tied to Bonnie and Clyde history.
So what was it like growing up in a town so closely tied to Bonnie and Clyde's legacy?
Shit, back in the day, I ain't gonna lie to you. We didn't know where we was at until we grew up. We kind of grew up in this town that had festivals every year. And it was more like, you don't know where you at until you grow up.
Ramblin' Ted here from the town of Gibbsland, Louisiana for the Bonnie and Clyde Festival. This is, I believe it was just a few days ago would be the anniversary of Bonnie and Clyde's ambush. And Gibbsland is the last town they stopped in to get a couple sandwiches before that. So every year they have this Bonnie and Clyde Festival. It's pretty interesting, and there's a museum here and everything. So we're gonna check it out.
How the town is today, it's more black people than white people. Mostly all the white people that moved out, they used to be on the other side of town than the blacks was on the other side of town. But over the years, over the decades, white people have moved out, so it's nothing but black people here now.
Gibbsland is apparently the daffodil capital of Louisiana.
So when you got a lot of black people here, it's more of a ghetto now. It's more of the trenches now. So a lot of people don't know that about what Bonnie and Clyde was killed. Like back in the day, it was nothing but white people. This probably used to be a sundown time, to be honest with you. And I heard it was a sundown time back in the day when my uncle was, even when my uncle was still here. Let me know if you know what a sundown time is. You ever heard of that before? A lot of older people know what that is, but I'm young and I know about it.
It's like the got the Christmas lights piled up down here. Surely they can't just now be taking that down, right?
Yeah. And to be honest with you, it's really no opportunity down here where you can turn nothing into something. It's all on you down here. We only got 2 stores. It used to be only just 1 store, and that was Fast Pack. But now all we got is a dollar store and a gas station called, Fast Pack. We ain't even got a McDonald's down here. There's no Walmart down here. We got to drive 15 minutes away to go to Walmart or 5 minutes away to go to McDonald's. So it ain't too far, but if you ain't got no car, you ain't getting no Mickey D's.
Gibbsland's a pretty neat little town. Very historic and still looks like it did back in the old days. The museum's located in a building that's, I think he's got both of the buildings now. It was originally Canfield's Cafe where they bought their last meal before heading out for their fateful ambush. We'll head down that way here in just a minute. Looks like it's pretty happening down there though.
And this place just like any other place. It's crabs in the bucket now. You got a place with number of black people, so it's crabs in the bucket and it's small towns. It's called small town syndrome. It's a lot of that going on around here, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna keep it real on this video. But growing up in a place where they film movies down here and it's famous down here, to us, it's like the normal. I see, we see terrorists all the time come down here. People that this is a tourist place. Some like if you go to New Orleans, you can tour the place. You come down here, this was the last place Bonnie and Clyde stopped before they got caught. Ain't that something? And they overkilled them people like 100 shots. So what's up with this place? This place always been kind of crazy and dirty. Being prepared. But my documentary coming soon. I'm gonna let y'all know all about it in there. So y'all stay tuned.
This old gas station here, they call it the Bonnie and Clyde gas station. So I'm going to assume they stopped here back in the day and gassed up and stuff. But it sure is cool. You don't see a lot of these left, and it would be pretty neat to see this restored. Oh, I know what this is now. This is where the payphone was, where Frank Hamer called and said that they had gotten Bonnie and Clyde. This is where there was a payphone here, and this is where the word got out, because of course there were no cell phones in 1934, so they had to drive all the way to Gippsland and call in and let them know what had happened. So it's a historic site. Frank Hamer would have stood right there. Now the funny thing, something I didn't know till recently is, quite a bit of the movie, The Highwayman with Kevin Costner and Woody Harrelson was actually filmed here. And when we go down to the actual ambush spot, they dumped a bunch of dirt on the road, and then they used digital, computer enhancement to make it look like a dirt road. But they actually filmed it on the actual spot where it happened. It's pretty interesting. I saw a guy that has a museum here put up some pictures.
It was some type of depression going on back in the day. That dude, Clyde, stole the chicken, and his old lady broke him out of jail, and he was like, you know what, I ain't going back to prison. Before I go back to prison, you're going to have to kill me. That's how it went. So they got the rob and everything. They were like, hey, catch me if you can.